Welcome to Relate with Miss Lisa and Ruben. Welcome to our second season with Miss Lisa and Ruben. Alrighty then, let's get into it with Season 2, Episode 7, calling it Interracial Dating.
Hello, Miss Lisa.
Hello, love.
How are you?
I'm great.
Okay, what kind of question you have for me today?
So we were just, again, surfing the internet, came across this talk show host asking a question regarding black men dating white women. Centered around the fact that I guess Michael B. Jordan has kicked Steve Harvey's daughter to the side.
Let me play the clip. Here's a clip.
Let's go to the phone line. Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's up? This is Kay Royal.
Hey, good morning, Mama. What do you feel about black men dating white women, especially successful black men?
Oh, I feel like that's a no for me. That's a hard no for me. I was just explaining how I cut off somebody in my starting lineup because he let me know that he enjoys indulging in white women.
First of all, you said your starting lineup. So how much you got in rotation?
Just 2 right now.
And they both black?
They both black.
Look at you, Queen. Congratulations to you, Queen.
Well, let me ask you a question. If in Wakanda 3 there was some weird way that Michael B. Jordan could come back from the dead and be the king of Wakanda, could he be the king of Wakanda if his queen back home is white?
No. What they said, what was the proverb?
A house divided?
Something about burning the forest down or something like that.
What?
That's not going to happen.
I ain't never heard that.
It was like somebody from the village that don't feel the warmth of it or something will burn the village down.
Hey,
that's what they said in the movie. Anyway.
I'm not going to lie.
No, I don't think that's going to work.
I would love to leak that storyline to Dr. Umar. Say, Dr. Umar, in Black Panther 3, they're going to have Black Panther's son dating a white woman. What do you think about this?
Stop it. Don't do that. Man, I have a heart attack. Hello, who's this?
This is Chelsea calling from Houston.
Chelsea from Houston. Good morning.
Good morning. I just wanted to comment on you guys' topic.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, look, we do not mind anymore. I would say 10 to 15 years ago, we did. But now it's just kind of like, date who you want, just don't bash us out the door.
I agree with that. I can't stand these brothers that, have a preference for others, but then they got to disrespect black women in the process and talk about how terrible black women are. I can't stand that.
Yeah, that's kind of like where we are about it. I'm 43, so that's kind of where we are,
Okay, that was a clip. Yeah, interesting conversation.
So again, when we're talking about dating, personally, I believe it is your choice as to whether you date outside your race or not. That is an individual question. So as for myself, I have dated white men in the past. But,
You said white men, plural?
plural, 2.
Oh, okay. Make it plain.
And at the time, I felt that they treated me better than the black men that I had dated. This is when I was much younger. Now I'm older. I've had white men be interested in me over the years. But as far as considering settling down with someone, I would prefer that be a black man.
Okay.
So what is your thought, Ruben? Have you ventured on the other side?
Before I go to my thought, what kind of, if any, backlash that you received, you and the white guy you were dating when y'all were out in public for dinner or whatever y'all did together, if you ever were seen in public, what kind of backlash did you receive, if any?
Actually, a lot.
Oh, really? Tell me about one of them.
Well, I'm from Alabama.
Oh.
So the individual that I was dating at the time, you get a lot of looks, you get a lot of stares, that kind of thing. I mean, we didn't have people following behind us in the car or anything like that. But it was, you do get the looks, you do get the stares. But again, this was, oh my goodness, 20, 30 years ago. So certainly times have changed somewhat. I would say, though, that if you are still to this day in some parts of the South, there could potentially be more backlash for interracial couples.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with that. But on my side of the fence, the only time I was involved with a white lady, a white young lady, it was I guess I don't know what type of relationship you would call it. It was once that I was shipped overseas in the United States Army. I was stationed in Augsburg, Germany. Well, there was no black women. For the 2 years I was up there in Augsburg, Germany. But there were plenty of white women. All of them look like
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe. Well, they all look like Marilyn Monroe at that time. So I had, and the one that was interested in me, she looked just like Madonna, the singer. So we dated, and they said never get too close because you may be shipped to another country. So we ended up staying together the whole 2 years. I was in Augsburg, Germany. And she thought I was going to bring her back to the States with me. So breaking up was very hard to do and the only backlash I got was the Germans didn't like black soldiers, period. Doesn't matter if they were dating their women or not. So, of course, when she and I were out, I had to bring my boys with me as for backup. So when I came back to the States, when I got in the States, I can attest to what you were saying.
Join us again for another exciting opinionated episode of Relate with Miss Lisa and Ruben.